Good morning, Carlos Samaniego. Good to see you guys. Wanted to bring up a really fun story today. Came in today, had my coffee, and wanted to talk about how I got money back from the state of California, the California Franchise Tax Board, or as I like to call them, Caliclaw. Um, Many of you guys know for the last quite a few years, I keep on talking about how when you have an IRS or a state when you have a tax problem in general, we got to deal with state taxes first. Especially here in the state of California. If you owe taxes in the state of California, for the last few years, they've been very aggressive going after people's money, going after the bank accounts, going after doing wage garnishments, kind of why I call them Caliclaw, because they claw after that bank money, they claw after those wage garnishments. So I've been talking about that, and I got a story I wanted to share with you, and it's kind of funny I'm talking about this today because I actually got this big old state of California, big blue answer book of everything related to the state of California's Caliclaw, deals with collections, taxes, things like that. So it's a resource I have here. Also, the far right over here, I have all my phone numbers to all my contacts at the state of California that I like using so I can reach them. So let's talk about Michelle. A couple of days ago, Michelle reaches out to me because Caliclaw took $15,000 out of her bank account. And I can tell you this. Let me tell you a little bit more about Michelle. Michelle was stressed out because they had actually taken over $15,000 out of her bank account, kind of her life savings. And a lot of people, I've actually seen other videos. People say, "Well, they had 15,000 or a ton of money in their bank account." But this was her life savings. And not only is that, she's not working. She's on Social Security income. She's dealing with some extreme health challenges in her life right now. And imagine basically your life savings being wiped out. She says, "Carlos, how am I going to pay my rent? How am I going to buy food, my car? How am I going to get to my medical treatments that I got to deal with? They took my money." And she had said that she had dealt with multiple levies in the past. And every time she's called, either she couldn't get through or the people at the state of California just wasn't giving her a straight answer that she can understand and what she needed to do to deal with this. So she happens to see my YouTube video. So if you're watching this on YouTube, she's happened to see a video like this. Where I'm talking about dealing with the state of California on a daily basis. And the more she told me about her story, and she kind of knew what it was. There was some unfiled returns back in the early 2000s that she hadn't filed. So when she finally said, "Carlos, I just want you to handle this, take care of this for me," I said, "I'm going to get right to work." So yesterday morning, I actually picked up the phone, reached out to the state of California, and then I talked to them. When I talked to them, again, they didn't want to let the money go. They had the money. It's money that they believed that she owed. So I went back and forth with them for a while, and we came to an agreement. And here's what the agreement was. They were going to release $15,000 back into her bank account the same day. The entire amount, they got it back into her bank account. I mentioned earlier they took a little bit over $15,000. They did keep a little bit of that money. They kept a little bit of that money just to kind of what they considered a small good faith payment to resolve this. But they basically gave her 99% of her money back. So she doesn't have to stress out about the situation. So I had sent her an email, let her know what was happening. And I come into the office this morning, and here's the email that she sent me. And I'm going to read this to you here. This is from Michelle. It says, "Hi, Carlos. I'm just blown away. Literally speechless that you were able to get this done so fast. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can use this as a review on your site if you want, or maybe I have to go at it, and I will. I will reread the email that you sent me, get the task done. I told her there were a few things that I needed her to get done just to be into compliance with my agreement with the FTB. And she did mention, we did mention there was some unfiled returns back in the early 2000s that she wants me to help her with those. Let me get this done. I'll get all this done and we'll tackle it from there. Again, you are the GOAT. And for those of you guys that don't know what the GOAT is, it's the greatest of all time. I don't know about that, but I am pretty good at dealing with the state of California and the Franchise Tax Board, or Caliclaw. So if you're dealing with a state of California issue and don't know where to go, or are just afraid to talk to them, I say be careful when you call them, because what they say can't, what you say can be used against you. And you want somebody as an in-between to be able to do that. I'm ready to help you guys. Again, my name is Carlos Samaniego. If this is happening to you, there's a phone number there 24 hours a day. Call the number. We pick it up 24 hours a day. I'm not picking it up, but our secretary does pick it up, takes a message from you. And if you know that you just need me to deal with it right now, and you just want to book your appointment right now, call taxea.com. You can book your appointment right now to speak with me, or somebody on our team. And lastly, if you haven't got our book, taxdebtbook.com. It's my #1 signature book here. It's how to make the IRS an offer they can't refuse. Actually, my FTB paperback book is going to be coming out any day on now. I'm actually editing it. Been editing it for a while. So we're going to get that out to you guys pretty quickly. So again, thanks again. Looking forward to doing more of these in the future. Bye-bye for now.